when you look at Fletcher, remind you that they're there.
Okay.
And if you're not sure how to do something, or how to approach something, or how to deal with a specific individual, and you want to have, and you know you need to make a phone call, they were saying, ask us to hitch a ride, is what they said.
Hitch a ride?
They said, ask us to hitch a ride with you on your phone call or on your excursions, and we'll help you find the words. We'll help you.
God.
We'll help you generate.
Okay.
To we're there for you, babe. They're like, we're there for you, babe. Pa, Masutu ya sotoro anka shono ampoa asina ta kiso. I inta sa kila sana itolo kwasha na isala ukuramai I korapa irma hasatolkwa. Misen no atarioso so unkwasha pila isina ila katea inita satolua. Shoya paso no akia pa isa ta isa nato. Ora kasai italia sotolo kwasha mua shiai. Lisi ancho e capioso notoa. Miko e shotorio sasami tea. Yeah, they're talking about your fast expansion. Explaining that the ability to absorb these ideas, that a lot of what we've been discussing the last few days and weeks, since we met, but
only a few weeks.
It seems so much longer,
only
but
a few weeks.
It seems, I don't know.
Literally a few weeks.
Isn't that weird? But
yeah.
But I don't know how to explain it. The growth in such a short period of time of being able to embrace these multidimensional concepts.
I'm ready.
Is pretty.
I'm ready.
Yes, and they know that, and that's what they're like. So.
Oh, it's so exciting though. It's so awesome. It's like everything I always felt to be true, but at the same time, it's like all the doubt and all the nah, that's silly.
And they're like, crazy stuff. It's like, well, it's just your imagination. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and the imagination is the reality.
Well, and
in a way,
what they try to get through to us is, you guys, imagination is the fuel. It's the mechanics of creation. It's the literal mechanics of creation. It is the only mechanics of creation. Is intention and belief.
Like how some species can have children by pure intention.
All they do is decide,
this
is what we want to do, and we are going to energetically create a being. Yeah. Just like my little fairies.
Like your little fairies upstairs.
So, and that's part of how some of the hybrid, that's what this is about, this conversation, that's part of how some of the hybrid children are created, is by energetic intention of pure love. Of creating, just like every other being who decides, I want to have a baby, let's create something, let's create a being. Well, they just do it energetically and intentionally.
It's so beautiful.
Kind of a mind meld sort of a thing.
Yeah.
And so it's a little bit more like that. One of the ways. But, so that's kind of... So that is creation. This is what they're like, that is creation.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
two things melding together to make a third thing, right?
You have to think it before it to become anything. And the thinking of it and the sparking of the idea is your higher self, your inner core vibration telling you I resonate with that.
Yep.
I want to explore that. I want to know more about that. I want to feel more of that. I want to know more, what that is. And we all know it leads us on internet excursions that can take us hours, and we can discover in a couple of hours who we are, part of who we are in our timelines, and simply by the things that we're resonating with, and you know how that goes. One leads to another, and then you see something in the recommended, and you're like, oh my God,
you just know.
I need to watch that, know.
Yes.
And I mean, sometimes I can't get enough. It's like I'll click on, watch later, because I know I don't want to miss it.
I know.
But I'm like doing something else now, and so. Ito ya sa tani ka sha boya sa na ila sa na I sholyo I malia ka te ko shokoya pa I sa nida. It's just a never-ending. They're showing me the image from Mary. Imikia sa tolu ka sha natia sa tisa. They're telling me it's like this they're showing me it's like Matrix sort of energy, but it's just all these lines and
expanding out.
And just as
ripple effects.
They're almost showing me too how when we as a collective consciousness, and even having these conversations, even one-on-one, and all of you at home who have these conversations in your own living rooms, in your own, whether you're on the internet or talking to your friends or your spouses,
your pets,
it doesn't matter. It's going out to the Akashic records. It's being recorded.
Right.
And we're all sharing this recorded information. So those who understand about that you can access all of that anytime, you begin to understand it. Once it goes out there, it's already out there, and then we all can go get it. You just got to know what card catalog it is by your frequency. So it's sort of like that, where you just, we're all constantly feeding it, and as we're feeding it, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, because we're feeding more of all that is growing to more of all that is.
Yeah.
And it's like that single cell that keeps dividing and keeps dividing and keeps dividing, or the crystal that keeps growing around itself.
Yes.
That's what all that is.
Sacred geometry.
We are all that one crystal growing as all these other crystals, going and having all these experiences, and then we reflect it back to the original crystal. But we're still part of the same original crystal.
And that's where we're going. Crystalline beings, DNA is crystalline.
We're all connected to the same crystal. Yeah. It just depends where in the connection you are and where do you want to focus. That's kind of really what... Yeah, wow. It's so epic.
It's so simple, and
it's so complex, but it's so simple.
And this is all the stuff that's going to be presented for the first time internationally by researchers at this Global Pyramid Conference in Northbrook, Illinois.
Look what I have. Here we go.
Northbrook, Illinois, May 13th through the 15th. GlobalPyramidsConference.com. It is coming up, but I know that there is just enough time.
And so healers, vendors, they're looking, what kind of vendors are they looking for? Well, we'll do another...
Psychic reading,
readers,
so
we do want energy healers. So these people are looking, this conference, guys, is looking for vendors. People to...
Readers,
to set up a table and...
Bookstores.
I mean, this
people that sell books, people that sell...
Spiritual,
pyramid
crystals,
any pyramid products. That is the top.
Any pyramid products? Yeah, there you go. You guys make pyramids. Bring them on. Set up a table.
I'm reaching out to the guys that make pyramid houses, the guys that make pyramid hats, the guys that make. There's a pyramid brewery company they're called Pyramid Brew. You know, I want them to advertise with us. I'm setting the intention out there. So these people have to, and you know what, alcohol, it is what it is. But still, come on. Pyramid Brew.
The whole thing is just, and so they need, and sponsors. They need sponsors for the event, and vendors, and...
Because if we can get any donations, the donations are going specifically towards trying to help people get to the conference that don't have any way of
can't get there. Okay.
It is.
And then
we're
also
not
there's
trying
going
to
be,
make money off
and this
of
is
this
at
conference.
a
This is for
conference
knowledge.
center too. So it's a hotel. There's going to be there's blocks of rooms set aside.
Yep.
There's people coming from other parts of the world
Yep.
for this event. So it's a big deal. And you know, and I don't really know, you know, how any of our parts are going to be played in this, but we know that we're having this synergy. It's happening. Yes. We're having this conversation, you know, for a reason.
Yes.
So
yes,
but
absolutely.
Anyway, we should probably get some sleep.
Maybe a little bit.
So maybe a little bit. So Misatuyosana Itua. They just want to kind of give a little blessing for the project.
I would appreciate it greatly.
And for you personally, and to thank you for following your instincts, your joy, your bliss, and being in that in order to co-create this.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Imitio sotulukwa shama italosa pa intala kateyama asotulukwa shanoko omuraka pasia nantia satolukwa shanoatiala isima asayatatia tunumpo satolukwa shakaya baisa si itolua sabaya aishina isitia sanonoa kashoya. So they're just saying too, don't hesitate when you get that urge to reach out to somebody, reach out to them. Because you never know when it could turn out to be thinking like you're the same person. I think we think we're the same person. This is really weird.
There's something.
This is just, I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to figure it out. But, oh my God. So, we're like, are we the same person? Are we a clone? And it's in the... Well, that'll be spring. It won't be officially spring yet. But it'd be pretty... I was just thinking about spring song up here. Misitia nataya shotuluka bonaya satya shatia nasataya losona pa shatia satya amosotuluka shapia sanata alusuapaya ashono ayasotuluka pia nokorapayisa. All of a sudden I'm seeing musical notes coming out of a pyramid. I don't know, something, I don't know, I don't know why. All of a sudden I'm seeing musical notes like rising out of a pyramid.
Please.
Misita oinka shataya wa asita shatoya asotoru amuho akayatoyo anshaya palasina atoruko ekoya imisata poisataya li kiana tokurapo isitia soma alataya kala. Moso yo palasina atayakoya iboyo koyamayo kosho. Misia ikaitina etura poisona pala. Asonotua kapa inte shata toluma alasina tokuapa. Tu suapala atina dakialoa shokurapaya atana. Sitaya kalayima atura sonumbura kashana te ikia taliita. Oa hentiana. Osonotuasha. I don't know, they kind of showed me that the pyramid power taught them how to literally open their crown chakra.
I knew it was about a crown chakra.
And that they're showing me how that, I'm not sure what they're showing me, but they're showing me something about that this...
The ascension.
They showed them how to elevate their crown chakra, and that was how that was their power. Nisita kansitala sonotuko asata. They taught them that the source of their power was already within them.
Yes.
Within all of us. Yes. That's what they taught them. That is the true source of their powers, to learning that the source of their power was already within them.
And the pyramids help unlock that.
And the pyramids help unlock that.
Point of all of this.
There's so many civilizations that use the pyramid, and now that we're unearthing them under our waters that used to be seas, that used to be cities, we're going to discover more and more than we ever have known about pyramids and the power behind them and their true purposes. Their true
They help reduce radiation. They help with living organisms, with creating a better frequency so that they're able to heal themselves from illness and prevent cancer and tumors. And I mean, the power from pyramids, the energy from pyramids is literally perfect healing.
Perfect healing
powers, the 192 frequencies, the natural frequencies of Earth, of all the chakra systems, of everything that we understand to be true. All of this, it's all connected. And the top of the pyramid is the best part because that's where it's most concentrated.
Is it?
And that is why some of the tops of pyramids have gotten cut off.
Exactly. And this is another thing that we're going to be finding out later is why.
And if people can use the force,
yes,
the gravitational field,
Reiki energy,
to maneuver things,
source energy,
then why can't we put new tops on the pyramids? You know, like why can't we get them going again?
Because we'll get that'll be a whole other conversation. But indeed, this is what our extraterrestrial ancestors knew. And this is the information that they brought to us in the pyramids. This is what they taught us, and this is what they were doing inside of these pyramids, was teaching and unleashing this energy
for enlightenment.
And now we're ready as a human collective consciousness because we've been asking to be reminded again that we're saying to the multiverse, we're ready to be responsible with this energy again.
Yep.
Or maybe for the first time.
Well, it's all the same, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I heard something in my head about hybrid races and things. So and hybrid civilizations, and so I'm like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mi siato oinko e shapola asana pa yakata yuko sana yi sosolua pa inana tia sakieta giso no pa ilahina kia sati tisati antaki atoluko apokoya. Ima hasata yasama ala kia takitu shono haya wasanonko apoya. I ayama kalakati tisana atulu krapoya satala koima shitu o haima atiatala o yakoko somo orka sati laina o hatoyu ko somo ko siachi tatikia nantia sosoko pona apuko satali etakia talo o ama katea no soto ko shatoro koko ma ola ki satayela ina takora pusono apalaso apuko ya satila ina o kaikaya Totoro kwa puso tuliwasha. I ayama kati atia katari kosa. Ama etala kisa tolo kwa shapoko sa nandoa. O hatia sa sapalita tiana tia sa tulu. Ora kasiana tia sa tai koya pu. O sa tia tita. Kosa na tia shodo. There's so much more we're going to learn about our extraterrestrial families and the connections to the pyramids. Isinya tia sozu kwa posa tira tisa. They just keep telling me, you don't know what you don't know.
Yep. It's all gonna make sense.
You do know, but you're going, you don't know what you don't know, but really you're just gonna remember.
You're gonna remember that's
what you already knew. It's not you didn't know.
Just remembering.
And they're here in answer to our call to remind us, and that we're as a collective ready to realize it's not working. What we're doing isn't working, and it's time. We're ready collectively.
For our medical industry.
Just all of it.
Everything.
We're just talking. I'm talking globally about understanding.
It's not working.
If we don't understand if we do not, we are finally saying, okay. Show us what real unconditional love is. We're ready to learn.
Yes.
Because in order to move forward, it has to start there.
Yes.
And starting with unconditional love is teaching us all how to love ourselves and to learn it's okay to love yourself, and not only is it okay, it's completely and utterly imperative to the ascension of the collective.
That's where it all starts.
Imperative. Because you can't move any further. Not any of us, and we know this now in our own ascensions, as individuals, we cannot move any further until we find that within ourselves. We are paralyzed.
Become our own soulmate.
Love ourselves. Become your own soulmate.
In every way possible. No matter what.
And this is the thing that people need to remember in relationships.
Yeah.
You are your own soulmate.
Yes. Yes.
First and foremost.
Yes.
And if you aren't,
people externalize things so much.
You are going. If you're not in that place of your own unconditional love, you will only attract a relationship in less than the vibration you desire. And now that's okay too, because sometimes we do that to learn and expand and grow. But we now are beginning to understand we can take the quantum leap, and you don't need to go all that steps. You can go from here to here now. Right. Because and that's what the way showers are here to do, is show everybody else you guys don't need to do it the hard way anymore. Yep. And now the children being born are coming from the other direction, saying, guys, you don't need to do it that way anymore. So it's coming from both sides now. The children are being born, showing us. Awesome. And those of us who have been wanting to bring this information are bringing it from our ET family, saying, okay, we're ready for a new way of, loving. Because if one guy lays down his gun, who are we going to shoot at? Right. There's nobody left to fight with. If you're in an argument with anybody and the other person stops arguing, where does the energy go? Right back here. Right. And now you got to figure out how to disperse that energy. Well, you better figure out how to be your own best friend then, because you have to disperse it in a kind and loving manner, and to, not only to yourself, but especially not to project it out to another individual. And we're not saying internalize it, we're saying process it.
Yes. Accept
it. Love it. It's my creation.
Love it.
It's here for me.
Acknowledge it.
I love you. Thank you. Thanks for showing me that. And goodbye. And so this is what they're saying, is you guys don't need to it doesn't need to be egging me anymore.
It doesn't need to be your reality
in
the now.
No.
In the forever now.
And you can choose now to decide, well, I've been doing this all my life, and it's going to take a long time, and it's really hard, and you know what? No. Now you get to decide, you know what? By tomorrow, I'm going to be done with this. I don't need to. It doesn't need to take me any longer now. Right. Because I know now I create my own reality, and if I change billions of times per second, I made the decision in this second, it's done. It's done. Okay. Done. And then you are no longer that person. But again, another multi-dimensional idea. Not for 4 a.m. or whatever time it is.
Or something.
I don't know. Are we going to sleep at all? Anyway. So whoever watches this, you were meant to see it. Yep. For whatever reason.
Yep. And this is important stuff, so we have to get the word out any way possible. And we'll post links in the description.
Yep.
If this is going up somewhere, which I'm assuming it is,
and it's not just about this project, it's about all your projects.
Everything.
Everything that you're doing in your life, apply these principles.
Mm-hmm.
Misitia no koe sa paia kania sa talia sa na to koe pa koe sa tia sa tia na kora pasa nita halo sa mayo koe paia ti sa mo koe sa tia ta. Misa to yo kushinopo asa. Do you feel better about the project now than you did before we started talking?
Yes.
That's manifestation. By intention.
Oh, man.
Because that was the intention before we did this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
it's all good.
Mission accomplished.
It's all good.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Mahala. Kiseto nu koshama. Hiseto nu. And all of your spirit guides and ET families and friends are with you, guiding you, there for you all the time. Just ask. If you need help with your project, they're waiting for you to invite them because they can't come unless you invite them. Have fun creating. Kisato Yosha.